How's it going, everybody? And welcome to another episode of Prem Creme. A lot has happened since the last time we spoke to one another. Some big games, some qualifications, and yeah, some amazing games on display tonight as well. We got obviously the likes of Norway versus France within the next hour. We got Senegal versus Iraq within the next hour. So we're going to be previewing those two games, but we will be reviewing Tunisia, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Turkey, USA, Paraguay, Australia. If I'm not mistaken, Cote d'Ivoire as well. I think, yeah, we did start the show before that game kicked off. So we're going to be doing that. And then Ecuador, Germany, right? We're going to be doing those games as well. So, yeah, let's welcome everybody that's on the panel. We'll start off with Mr. Hamza TFE. How are we doing?
I'm doing well, my friend. I'm doing well. We had thunder and lightning about half an hour ago, so happy to be safe talking football with you boys.
Was that a sign? Is that like what were you doing at that time? Because that was like a sign that God is speaking to you.
Yep. Norway trying to sell the game. Yes. Oh, wait, they made 10 changes. Foreshadowing.
Oh my good foreshadowing. Mr. Max Saeed is also in the building. Mac, how are we doing?
I'm doing good, bro. It's always good to be back with the guys and ready to talk football.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing next couple of minutes. Probably going to be an hour of footy chat. And we got Mo in the building as well. Citizen Mo, how are we doing?
I'm happy to be here, but I'm disappointed Holland isn't playing, so a bit of mixed feelings tonight.
Exactly. We'll touch on that. Obviously, Citizen Mo is a Manchester City fan, so you would have loved to have seen one of his best players, playing in one of the biggest games, in the group stages. People were looking forward to this game when obviously the World Cup was starting. So let's talk about the lineup then, and then we'll talk about Norway versus France. So Norway, I'm gonna butcher a lot of names here, so be prepared. In goal, Selvik, right back, Osnes, centre back pairing of Valchinier and Ostelgaard, right? Left back of Bjorkan, right? CDM pairing of Berg, and then we got Oscar Bob. That one was easy. Asgard. Oh my word, we got flipping Thor here. Flederberg. I don't know how to say that one. Yeah, Strand Larsen, a familiar face. Good to see him there. That was Norway's lineup. No Erling Haaland. What are we saying? No Erling Haaland there.
Yeah, taking their foot off the gas, man. Yeah, they're absolutely taking their foot off the gas. I mean, in terms of the next round, I think it might be because they get an easier draw. Because at current, they're second. They play the Ivory Coast. But then the next round would be against Brazil. So it's actually not the easier route. And France are playing Sweden. And then they would play Germany. Actually, what the hell are Norway doing? Sorry, I just had to look at that bracket.
If you guys want like a refresher then of the table, France obviously sitting top of the table with 6 points with 5 goal difference. Norway also level on points with 6, but because of 4 goal difference, that makes them second. And then Senegal and Iraq yet to register a point at this World Cup, and they'll be versing each other. Someone's O has got to go unless they throw. No, someone's O has to go. Yeah, someone's O has to go.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so let's talk about this France lineup then, and then see what this game could unfold. In goal, Mike Mignon, right back Kunde, centre back pairing of Lacroix and Upamecano, Hernandez left back, Kone and Chouameni CDM pairing, Olise Dembele in the 10 again, Doué left, and then we got Mbappe up top. So France still looking. They're coming with like a full strength team. Lacroix, though, starting. Does Lacroix make it in that full strength team, or is that the rotational player?
I think the Levi has been carrying a back injury, so giving him some time off, getting him ready.
The best French centre-back in the Premier League is starting today's game in Maxence Lacroix. Made the big move to the big leagues, and now he's in the big tournament. So what a day for Maxence Lacroix to show why he is the best French centre-back in the world. And of course, against this Norway side, which literally has a guy whose name is literally Asgard, right? Bro, that guy's not conceding a single goal. He's going to have 4 blocks, 5 tackles, 3 headed clearances, and a goal to boot. Maxence Lacroix, We will be there, guys. We will be there.
What is the song that was trending back in like 2021? That made
Got a vibe. Baby, I'm going for the ride.
Like, or was it a Deem or something?
Yeah. But he's gone on his Dean now, so we can't actually. He doesn't want people to repost it. But that's what you do when you put stuff on the internet, mate.
Yeah, I mean, we're all going to probably have some regrets if we are. Unless when you post it, you have no regrets. Because some people I know, a small sneak peek here, they might be posting videos where they're wearing a wig.
No. Come on, man. You have to air out my laundry like that.
Crazy.
We'll see what happens.
I posted that video, like Mike doing a Michael Jackson video. What's honestly, man, I'm so embarrassed. I archived that. I tried to do it like a month later. So embarrassed.
No, man, but I think you know what? That's the whole point of the internet, though. You're meant to entertain. If you must either be informative or you're entertaining. Otherwise, you
have to have no shame whatsoever.
Yeah. You have to have no shame as well. That's why AFTV is doing so well. But yeah. Let's talk about the fact that Oscar Bob is starting. Citizen Mo, I know Oscar Bob might not be your player anymore. You sold him to Fulham?
Yeah, I think is it a sell or is it a loan? I think I sold him for about like 20 to 30 million.
Yeah. But you know more of him than us. Do you think like he can still unlock this French defense?
Li man, when he was at City, he had this one summer where he was literally lighting it up. Like it was in pre-season, not in the summer. The pre-season where he lit up the whole tournament and everything, and then he broke his leg in training. And ever since, he's been just. I feel for the guy because his injury like that derails your career, and he hasn't been as good. He's been making the bench at Fulham, so I'm hoping it's his redemption arc tonight. I'm hoping he does something.
Obviously, on the other end, Mac, we got Mbappe that's going to be trying to unlock the Norwegian defense. Mbappe, him and Vinicius tied on 4 goals. Messi currently on 5. Mbappe, do you think he'll be chasing his second golden boot, back-to-back golden boots?
Highly possible. Mbappe, I told you, he does best. When he needs to perform, and that's scoring goals. Imagine my laptop is telling me, no, I didn't even do anything.
Yeah, it looks like your laptop is disagreeing with you.
I think Mbappe will get a hat-trick today. Considering the lineup that Norway has set up, I think Mbappe.
By the way, Mark, your audio is cutting in and out, by the way.
I was about to say.
Just to let you know. But yeah, I mean, this should be some free goals, I'll be honest, for Kylian Mbappe, right? I think his golden boot is more down to like it's down to how deep can you get in the competition, right? Because it's very possible that one of these players can get 10 goals, right? But you're only going to get like 10 goals if you can make it to the final or get close to the final, right? Semis minimum. Because if you go to the semis, then at least you'll play the 3rd place playoff, right? So semis is the goal for all these people that are trying to get golden boots. And I think, to be honest, I think all 4 of them will get there. In all 3, in Vinny, Mbappe, and Messi. Nearly forgot the little man. But yeah, that's what I think in terms of those. And Mbappe, because of this team that he's playing against, should farm at least a goal. But it feels a bit false, these golden boots, like now, because they're getting so many goals. It should be difficult to score at the World Cup. It should be so easy to score at the World Cup, you know? Harry Kane's the only one doing it properly. Everybody else is just farming goals against like literal farmers. So yeah, man. Like even Ronaldo got 2 against Uzbekistan. You know, they were good goals, but come on, man. It's Uzbekistan, right? But that's this new format.
Let's play some trivia. Shit, I did the other guys. So I asked who scored the most goals in a single World Cup campaign? You guys know the answer. Shit, this guy's too good, man. Do we know the amount?
That's why I won 40. That's why 13, bro. That's why I won 40 quid on live.
This guy,
what did you say?
13 goals as well.
Who did you say?
Have a guess, Mark.
Oh, shit.
Oh, all right.
Shit. Sorry.
I still never hear what you said.
Who scored the most goals at one World Cup campaign? Somebody put it in the chat as well. Maki, you can have a guess.
I have no clue, bro.
Okay, I'll give you
I
a
have
hint.
no clue.
It was during the 1958 tournament in Sweden.
Cheers, Jeff. I ain't getting that. I have some bits of ball knowledge, but it's not as bad as Hamza's.
It was crazy.
Bro, nah, yours is more
Touch
than
grass,
mine,
mate.
bro. But yeah, honestly, sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes if I get something too right, I'm like, oh my god, am I just a fucking loser that knows everything about football?
It shows you smart, bro. It shows you smart.
That's what you got to nerf yourself
Okay.
sometimes.
It was just Nintendo. Mac, I don't know if you got that.
I don't even know who that is.
He's a
French
French striker. He only played one tournament.
The second one, top goal scorer was Sandor Coaches Hungary. And then
At the same
Ted
World Cup,
Muller.
innit?
1954, actually, the World Cup prior.
Yeah.
See, that's
Who made
ball
it to the
knowledge,
final in
bro.
1950? Who made it to the final in 1954?
Hungary.
Hungary. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was just a guess. Bro.
That was the alley-oop because
Okay.
we talked about Hungary.
Okay, score predictions then for the game that's about to happen. France versus Norway.
I'll go 3-1 to France.
To French.
I think I'm gonna go 5-1 to the French. Holland will come on and get a goal.
Yeah, I guess that's a question as well. Does Ireland come on here? So Mo, let me give you a prediction.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I was thinking Holland comes on in like minute 70 just for the fitness and stuff. And he gets a goal. So I'm gonna go 4-2 to France. I think someone else scored.
Is he on 4 goals, Haaland?
Yeah,
Also, oof.
yeah, he scored 2 back-to-back braces.
Low key.
Not even playing so lot.
Yeah, but he's like the ultimate come off the bench guy. He does it for Athletic, exact same thing, bro. He just come off the bench at like the 60th minute and run riot.
Baby, they call him Baby Ireland.
He's massive, man. Have you seen him stand next to Holland? It's so weird.
He's insane.
Makes Holland look like a kid.
Nah, he's insane. He's insane.
Well, so
Okay,
Mark's
let's
put in the
talk
chat
about
4-1 France. So that basically means that one of
Saman.
us 4 or Saman or RVG Industry Enterprise is going to get this right. Surely, right? We've had 5 predictions. Surely one of them is correct.
How about what? We got another one. here. We got
Corner flag
another
says 3-2.
Okay.
And probably Le Creme says 3-2 France as well.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's remember it's the fact that both of these teams have already qualified, which is probably why Norway is deciding, you know, we don't really have the depth, so I risk. So that's why they probably went full rotation.
Yeah, but surely you go for first place though, and try to get the easier team in the round of 32. I think it's a bit.
Like, isn't the
Yeah,
other
they get a
path
third
easier
place
for
team.
them? Like, if we look at the knockout side, I think the second place path is a lot easier. There's only Brazil and England there. On the other side has,
Yeah, oddly.
well, it only has Germany, to be fair. Never mind. Germany and
I
Morocco.
think that's a bit naive
Netherlands.
from the coach.
Yeah. I don't know.
But maybe I don't know. Maybe they had an outbreak or something. Maybe it was another lasagna game
Possible.
where it's like
I heard this in the
ate
morning
some
that he's gonna bench the decent players to just be ready for around the 32. Like a City source said it's in the morning, so I think they're just resting everyone because they know that France game is gonna be gonna have a physical toll on.
Yeah, I'm surprised Kante's not playing, man. I know Kone played really good in the first game and Chumani needs minutes, but I need to see Angola, man. That's what I need to see.
Angola.
Kante.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Senegal versus Iraq. The way that this group obviously is looking is what we already mentioned, so nothing changes. But Senegal, I gotta go down to the top 8 of the best top 3 teams. See what are the odds really? Because obviously if they win, they'll be on 3.
But goal difference. That's the big thing, innit?
Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, let's take a look. See. So yeah, the top 8 teams, Senegal is sitting 12th on that table, -3 goal difference. So the lay of the land is almost set. Like it's like halfway set. Sweden, after playing 3 games on 4 points. Ecuador, Bosnia, Paraguay also after playing 3 games also on 4 points. So 4 out of the top 8 are already. They're telling you that you need 4 points, Mano. Now it's Scotland sitting on 3 points, and this currently
Scotland out. They ain't kidding.
Yeah, Scotland's also a -3 goal difference right now. So if Senegal has
you can
to
definitely
win,
go with 3 points. You can definitely go with 3 points in my head. Like, but it's just
Not
like
like-
how many goals do you concede? That's
Yeah.
the well, your goal difference is the main thing.
I think the
There's
last
also a
two
few teams that
positions-
could get 4 points, like
Yeah.
Croatia,
So that's
Algeria.
Yeah, but then they
The
might
last-
leapfrog the
last 2
person
games.
in like the other thing in their group. Like, for example, if Cape Verde lose to Saudi Arabia, instantly they go to 4th, so they're out of it. And then Saudi Arabia go into 3rd on 3 points. So
Yeah.
it's an interesting one, man. It's an interesting one. But
Yeah,
Senegal,
Saudi
man, like
did 4
they
points,
should
I
touch
think.
Iraq. Say again?
Didn't they draw?
you
with
should
Uruguay?
touch.
No, they should touch him, man. Like, they should actually touch him, like beat him into the ground. Because the sort of fuckery that the Iraqi defense was doing against France, bro, that deserves punishment, man. Like, what were they doing? Is like, I know we spoke about it the other day, but it was absolutely disgraceful. But if Senegal win, I think they'll go through. Because even if they win by 2 goals, they go above South Korea, who are currently in 6th, haven't played 3 games.
Yeah.
Interesting. I know we're definitely going to be touching on Egypt and stuff in the future, but Egypt's currently sitting on 4 points. Do you think that there's any need for a calculator? They'll be versing Iran also in the next game. Or do you think you all will be 1 or 2?
No, I think we're gonna go for a draw, and we're gonna end up drawing and hopefully getting first because it's head-to-head now. So if we draw, we're I think no wait if we do draw and Belgium win, we're both on 5 points and we drew. So who goes through then? Whoever has
think-
the most.
It'll be
More
goal
than-
difference.
If what happens, sorry?
So if Egypt and Belgium both end on 5 points and then it goes to goal difference, then we do qualify because we have +2 goal difference over them. So yeah, I think
But
we
if
draw.
they beat
and
New Zealand
go
by
through.
2 or more goals, though, then it will go to goals
yeah,
scored,
then-
and you've scored more goals than them, so they need to win by 3. If you get a draw, they need to win
Yeah,
by 3.
exactly.
Calculators
Do they
came
draw,
out.
though? Do they draw or lose?
I don't think they
I
draw.
think they beat them.
No,
easily.
it's New Zealand.
I think they beat New
Bro,
Zealand very
imagine
easily.
New Zealand could low-key top the group, could they not? Or am I chatting? Yeah, I'm chatting.
Uh,
They could finish second.
I mean,
No, I don't think so.
it's not
They win.
impossible.
yeah, they beat them by like 5-4. Then maybe.
Yeah,
I don't think that's happening.
the odds are very low, but it's not 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Jeremy Doku
Nah,
is
cool.
back in Belgium, so I doubt they lose
Oh, lovely.
against New Zealand as well.
If I speak.
Come on,
Okay, let's
tell
move
me.
on. Let's move on before we get cancelled. Senegal versus Iraq. So we all say that they're going to be touched. How often?
I'll say 2-0. I think Nicholas
Oh,
Jackson will get a
2-0.
goal. I think Mbai will get a goal. Yeah.
Okay. 2-0
Two
is
very
tough.
impressive players. Well, one very impressive player, and then one guy who's just pain to watch.
Okay, let's go in that order. So there's a Moe, then Mac.
How much are they going to get touched? I don't think they're going to get touched as much as we think. I think they're going to lose like what's it, like 2 or 3-1. It's feel bad for the Iraqi manager. I saw a documentary on him today, and he said he lived in the streets, and not the streets. He lived in Iraq, and he knows the streets and stuff. And it makes you think that they're going to go in there and beat everyone. They're just bad.
Why are you playing that sentimental card? Yeah, I mean, I would just feel bad.
Trying to make you guys feel bad for the guy, but it's just too bad to do anything about it.
Mac, what do we think?
I think Senegal is going to wrap this up 3-0. They want to qualify for the next round. And if they miss, it's going to be a huge disaster considering they are African champions.
Yeah, I
They're real
agree
African
with you boys.
champions.
The real African champions.
Yeah, the real ones.
Let's transition then. Let's transition to football that happened yesterday. Another African team played. Cote d'Ivoire 2-0 against Curacao. That obviously meant that Cote d'Ivoire ends the group on 6 points, qualifying with Germany. Ecuador sitting in a third place spot with 4, and Curacao dead last with 1. What do we make of Nicolas Pepe's brace? Let's start with Hamza, because he did buy Nicolas Pepe stocks heading into this World Cup.
Bro, Nicolas Pepe, yeah, balled out. Yeah, balled out yesterday against Curacao. But I'll be honest, sorry, Noaz, but I'm gonna take over here because I'm not gonna talk about Cote d'Ivoire. I'm not gonna talk about Curacao. I'm gonna talk about Mr. Moises Caicedo. Mr. Moises Caicedo, you at the MetLife are just different gravy. Well, obviously, you guys can talk about Cote d'Ivoire. I don't mind. You guys can talk about them.
Okay, we'll do it by group, not by game. So let's just do group
Ecuador. By the way, they found their attacking mojo. As soon as Enner Valencia gets off that pitch, yeah, cooked, bro. First of all, Germany's first goal shouldn't have stood. That Pavlovic literally kicks that guy in the head, and it doesn't get counted. I swear to God, if that was the other way around, a German that happened to a European team, instantly gets disallowed. Right? There's been a bit of favoritism going on, but then Angulo, Weldy, and then obviously that finish at the end by Rodriguez. There was a mad goal, to be fair, to make it 2-1, and then Caicedo just held everything together, held everything down with William Pacha, with Ordonez. Oh mate, it was beautiful to watch. And again, as I said, Moises Caicedo of the MetLife. First time wins the Club World Cup. Second time dunks on Germany after everyone thought that they were irrepressible. Well, I'm telling you, mate, your unbeaten run doesn't stay for long when Moises Caicedo is around. And thank God they move on. Unfortunately, because Cote d'Ivoire won, they didn't finish second. But it is what it is. Game's the game. You know, they're going to play England, and I think that could be a long flipping day for England. So let's see what happens next week.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you boys can take the pick of the bunch there. You can talk about any of the 4 teams that played in Group E.
Low-key, the Ecuador one is an interesting game. Considering they won the game, they play Mexico in the next round. So high altitude is no problem for the Ecuador guys. So that I'm looking forward to Ecuador versus Mexico. Is going to be an interesting tie.
No, they're playing England.
Oh.
Are they not playing Mexico?
They play Mexico in the next. As it stands, right? Like if a third place team goes above them, then I think England don't play Ecuador. But as it stands, England play Ecuador, and if whichever team wins that plays either Mexico or Scotland in the Azteca. So that's a cheeky little run.
Oh, so Mexico plays the team in 8th.
Yeah. England play the team in 3rd.
I thought they were playing.
So weird how this whole thing is structured.
Mate,
For real,
honestly.
Crazy.
Honestly.
But okay, obviously, Germany, they didn't win Ecuador. Like that was a bit of a shocker.
It wasn't a shock. It wasn't a shock. Wirtz went absolutely hiding. Nemecha, people talk about best midfielder in the world. Brother, this guy, man, you can do your little fugaziness against Curacao. You can do your fugaziness against Ivory Coast. As soon as a real brother comes in, yeah, you're done, mate. Like, Caicedo literally ran him ragged on his own. And yeah, as Salman says, they have no defense. The only defense that they have is Jonathan Tah. He was literally stopping everything. And then towards the end, him and Neuer kind of like messed up. And I think Neuer's done out. In my opinion, he looks like this is a step too far for him. I don't think Germany will go as deep. I knew they were fugazi, and Dennis Undav finally stopped his winning streak. So, yeah, man. When Moises Caicedo comes in, he just rips everybody up, man. Like, Germany went from being title challengers to now just like some schmucks that are going to get bumped in the quarterfinals. That's the Moises Caicedo effect.
Genuinely, though, Germany was building up their own campaign for like people to back them, to see how far can this team go. But do you think maybe it was a thing of like they qualified already? Did they also maybe go into it like that, or?
No, bro. You seen the lineup that they put out? The lineup was basically a full strength lineup. Nagelsmann was on them the whole game, not just like, oh, go for it. It was like, go for it, screaming, go for it, go for it. And then, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know why he pulled on Thiago, put him up right back, which I think was like absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, man. Germany, I wouldn't say finished because it was just one game, but Ecuador are building into the tournament. Lose the first game, draw the second game, win the third game. I just hope they're not playing England, man, because that would kill me. That would honestly kill me because I don't want to see Moy, like my boy Moy, just sad. Because obviously when Jude Bellingham takes him for a little, actually I'm not gonna say that. When Jude Bellingham plays against him, then it's not going to be like it's going to hurt me when I see him crying at the end of the game. It's actually going to hurt me, and I'm going to have to switch off the TV. But yeah, so I hope somebody finishes above Ecuador. Hopefully, Egypt finishes third, and then I wouldn't feel as bad if England play Egypt. No offense, Mo.
Come on. I don't want to be playing you guys.
I won't feel as bad, but yeah.
Yeah. So I got distracted a bit there. I want to take Arsenal versus Nigeria in the final. Don't know what this man is talking about, this guy.
I think he came in the other day and said that as well.
Oh, okay. Interesting take. And then Mbappe
I wanted to say something last time, by the way. I wanted to give last time I turned up when it was the Argentina game. I just wanted to give props to Mikel Arteta for influencing the game so much. Because what do you mean Lionel Messi is taking inspiration from Eberechi Eze with his penalties, man. Come on, let's give Mikel Arteta a applause.
Oh my goodness!
Let it all work out.
That's what you call it. That's what you call influence, right there.
Yeah, come on.
Sure, unnecessary. But yeah, I mean, guys, is there anything else to talk about Ivory Coast?
Gabriel. Sorry, I'm just reminiscing when Gabriel decided to put it into outer space. Oh, wait. Oh, it's just landing now, actually. Oh, yeah, it's in my garden now. Yo, Mac, if you want a football, there's literally one right there. Thanks for that.
Oh, my God.
Thanks for that reminder, bro. I needed that. I need to pick me up today.
Okay.
All good enough. We know we're the champions of England at the moment.
Oof. He claps back
at the moment as well.
We need
Look
a
how tricky
separate.
he is. He can't even confidently say they're going to win it again at the moment. At the moment. That means we're never going to win it again. We got lucky winning the first one at the moment. Yo.
Then Gabriel or Saliba said they were forcing a smile.
World champions for a tournament that was playing in America. You know what I'm saying?
In the world, mate. I don't know what point you're trying to make there. They're world champions. They played it in the world against the world. So what?
Pre-season, yeah.
What now? What now? Oh, in season. Pre-season, in season. It's still football, mate, isn't it? Or what?
You're just lucky on the other Sundowns. You're just lucky
Honestly.
on the Sundowns.
Because Rodwin Williams' ball would literally be further in the air than Gabriel's, bro. Like, if he started kicking the ball out of the MetLife, I definitely think he could have.
Williams did well in the last game against you.
How many World Cup wins does
Yeah, he's definitely the player that he's thinking of. Definitely had more than one World Cup win. So
I'm gonna say Robert Sanchez because he doesn't get called up.
Mark, why are you laughing, bro? You're literally number one doesn't make him in your team, bro.
Listen. I don't know.
And most number one has literally never seen a World Cup ever. Yeah, and your number one, I don't know what your number one's doing. To be fair, no one's.
Who's my number one? What do you mean?
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. That's not my number one. James Trafford is my number one in my heart.
The third goalkeeper.
My number one was actually keeping his old number one out of the team for many years. Alisson.
Oh yeah. No, but yeah, we don't speak of those things, you know.
I think you're distracted, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the World Cup, man. Shit. Let's go back to the other games. That was Group E. Obviously, it now concludes with Germany top, Ivory Coast in second, Ecuador in third, and Curacao on their way back home. Bosnia had a good stay in America.
Eli run. Bosnia's Cape Verde.
The badges are the same, man. I think Mo made the same mistake. I'm not alone.
Yeah.
I think everyone's made that mistake, to be honest.
Well, let's talk about Group F, okay? Because Group F saw Japan draw to Sweden, and the Netherlands take care of business, winning Tunisia. Okay, so let's talk about this group. The Netherlands sitting top with 7 points, 6 goal difference. Japan 5 points, 4 goal difference. Sweden looking healthy, 4 points and 0 goal difference, but positive, still positive. That it's always good to have good goal difference, in that fight for the best top 8 teams. And then Tunisia, They went home right with 2 goals scored, 12 conceded, minus 10 goal difference. Did they have a good
A for
time?
effort.
A for effort. A for effort.
A for
Guys,
ass,
Tunisia
C for cheeks. Tunisia Football Club.
I think our one co-panel member, co-host Uzi Ahmed was saying that Tunisia is just a terrible footballing nation. If I could,
Uzi was a bit too harsh on me.
I don't think it was harsh enough. I'm joking. Okay, but let's talk about those games then. Let's start then maybe with Japan, Sweden.
Sveen. I mean, I saw Alanga's goal. The rest of it was pretty boring, to be honest. But Alanga's goal was pretty good.
Both goals were actually good. The build-up for Japan, the one to intricate stuff, was really good. I think both goals were good.
When we talk about the keeper, like the Japanese keeper, it was actually crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah,
It actually surprised me.
Yeah.
Like, do you know the story behind it?
Tell us.
The guy was
Suzuki.
born.
Yeah.
He was born in USA, and he moved to Japan when he was younger. So he changed his surname to his mother's surname, so it can be more like adapted to the old Japanese vibe type of thing. So yeah, that's it. That's basically his story. So it's like black Japanese.
Suzuki.
Mm.
Okay.
Also, did you see Ilanga dropped to the floor thinking Sweden didn't qualify? And then they asked Graham Potter about it, and he was like, bless him. He didn't know.
Shame, man. I need to see that. Clip actually.
He just dropped to the ground, like head down.
But no, that
Wasn't that group already decided though? Like, if the result
pretty
didn't
much.
matter at all. Whoever won would just get second.
Yeah.
the Sweden's in a. Oh yes. Yeah. So I think Japan's next game is going to be Brazil, and Netherlands' next game is going to be Morocco.
That's a tasty one.
Yeah,
Netherlands,
that's
Morocco.
tough, that.
Because obviously, whoever wins that is going to be versing South Africa in the round of 16.
16.
Yeah.
Canada, who?
Allegedly.
Mark, don't do that. Remember, one game at a time. Everything, one game at a time.
That is
lads.
one game, bro.
at a time.
Yeah.
I'd give it a time.
One game at a time. Calma.
No one is teaching
In
me
Japan
after
versus
this,
Brazil. Japan versus Brazil. Japan does have a history of making these medium runs in the World Cup and then knocking out a giant. And Brazil is going to be the first giant that they've ever Does Japan get the job done then?
That's a really
I
good
hope they get
game.
it done.
I don't know if I hope, but I think that's going to be a
I don't
really,
want
really
Brazil,
good game. Why
I
not?
want them to lose. I want them to lose, bro.
What?
I want these
Why?
upsets. Enjoy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Why not?
What do you mean? Brazil's like everyone's second team.
Second team.
Not mine. As long as Vinicius
Nah,
plays in
bro.
that team, oh my God, it's never my second
What?
team. So long as this guy is alive, I'm not supporting. Not that much.
Rodri
So
got
long
his
as
Ballon
the guy
d'Or,
plays
mate.
football.
It's fine. Rodri got his Ballon d'Or.
Man, he puts up mediocre numbers. That's how he took it.
Oh my goodness.
This will go to off topic for like 10 seconds exactly. That season, the Madrid fans were pushing for Jude Bellingham to win the Ballon d'Or up until the semi-final. Then all of a sudden it's Vinicius Junior and he got robbed. And that's awesome.
Man of wisdom.
Literally.
Wise words from Mo.
Well, they're playing on Monday. They're literally playing in 3 days'
What
time.
is
So I think it's one of the first games, Brazil, Japan.
I think so.
But
I think so.
that could
So
be
I think so.
an interesting game, mate.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be very interesting. And I think, Japan definitely, they've been looking like the solid bunch of players. It'll be interesting to see Carlo Ancelotti come up against them because Brazil, to be fair, to see the last couple of games, obviously there was Scotland who was seen as like this amazing team on paper, but when they came to the World Cup, the reality was that they were stinky. Then there was Haiti, right? And Haiti, as much as they had like a respectable World Cup, they're still not this incredible footballing nation as well. And then their first test, which was the first game, really, and I think everyone had slow starts to the World Cup, was against Morocco. So Brazil, it'll be very interesting to see them now after they've marinated a bit now there in North America, what they will do against Japan. Interesting. Okay. Anything else to add to Group F? Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia.
Nah, probably on the score sheet again.
The commentator. You guys hear the famous Tunisian commentator? What he said it was like, I wish I get Alzheimer's so I can forget this run in the World Cup. I think so sad.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Feel bad for the guy.
We'll see. But Chikoni, let's go over to the next group. The next group was let me just get it up here again.
Turkey.
Turkey.
Paraguay.
Turkey versus USA. And then Group D, Turkey versus USA. Turkey finally getting the first win of the World Cup. We said, let's just give it to them, man. Just give them the win. And they come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They came out guns blazing.
3-2 winners. Yeah, 3-2 winners. The Paraguay-Australia game was 0-0, so I don't know if there's much to unpack there. But let's unpack this Turkey-USA game.
Bro, 98th minute winner. That's huge.
Yeah.
Arda Güler, Burak Yilmaz.
You see that? Nutmeg. Meg the guy.
Yeah. Arda Güler stepped up to the plate in this match.
Yeah, man. Up until this moment, Szoboszlai was having a better World Cup than him. Now, Arda Güler, say, yeah, the better World Cup. He scored a goal in the World Cup.
I saw someone saying...
Too little, too late. Yep.
Whoa.
What happened?
VAR.
What happened?
No, it's not as exciting as yesterday. Yesterday was a bit more exciting. This is not as exciting. Turkey recorded their first World Cup victory since 2002 by beating USA. So maybe the signs were on the wall that they're not very good because that was their first World Cup win in 24 years.
Oh, so you're saying USA aren't so good?
No, as in like Turkey aren't that good because this was their first World Cup win since they made this quarterfinals in 2002. First win.
But I don't remember. But now obviously, you see that. But how often have they made it to the World Cup in between them?
I genuinely can't even remember them making a World Cup. When I think about it, I genuinely can't remember.
Yeah, because I can't remember them in South Africa. They might have.
No.
I can't remember them in 2022. And they went there in 2018.
I feel like they've had the best team.
I remember them in the Euros. Like people always make a lot of noise for them in the Euros.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't qualify for 5 straight tournaments. So this is their first one.
Yeah.
That's mad, that.
Okay.
Low key.
Yeah. So technically, in terms of World Cup games, they probably went on like 2 games losing streak. And they beat
Bro,
the last time
they've played 3 World Cups. Once in 1954, once in 2002 where they finished 3rd, and now in 2020. This is only their 3rd ever World Cup.
Bro, even South Africa played those amounts of World Cups.
They withdrew once. They qualified. They withdrew 4. Twice, actually. But
did we play 4?
That's mad.
Yeah.
2002, 2010. Oh, we played 1998.
We played 98.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, we played more World Cups than Turkey. Put respect on our name, man.
So maybe it was the alright tournament for him. Because
wait 1 minute. On that day, I wanted to actually correct you with the 98. Hamza said South Africa was like 100 or something, like 10 decades ago or something.
No, 10 years ago. 10 years ago. 10 years ago. You were like 100 and something.
We never ever touched 100, bro.
Where were you in 2016?
Respect our name.
Lowest.
I don't know when we reached 100. The lowest I think was 78 or 82 or something. Yeah. And then in 1998, we were actually 16th in the world.
16? Oh my word.
Yeah.
You know why? Because there were so many colors playing for us.
The majority of them played in the Premier League in that team.
Yeah, good fortune.
Lowest ranking, 124. So what are you talking about?
Which
so you just lied. You just straight up lied. You lied to 7 people on TikTok. You lied to people on YouTube, bro. You just lied.
You just lied.
Which year was that? I don't know which year was that.
Let's find out. That
was 10
was.
years ago.
Where do you find out? Our lowest position. The lowest position you were in was.
Maybe that was
you
the
were
default
120
position, bro.
You were 124th in 1992.
That doesn't count, bro. We weren't playing ball properly that time.
Okay, recently in 2014 you were 87th, and then you've been in and around 70 for a couple of years.
And in 5 years now we're 54. You go.
But I meant Canada, by the way. I meant Canada were 150th, and I knew South Africa were a little bit higher, but I thought they were still in the hundreds, to be honest.
Yeah, but anyways, that's what I wanted to come on.
Thanks, bro.
All right. That leaves all of the reviews done. There's still some games to preview. Group H. Let's take a look at Group H, okay? Because Group H contains the likes of Cape Verde, Bosnia. He plays for Cape Verde. Saudi Arabia will be versing them, and then Uruguay and Spain as well. So the way that group is looking, I'll just remind the boys and everybody under live. Spain currently sitting first, 4 points, plus 4 goal difference. Uruguay sitting second, with Cape Verde actually tied, same goal difference and same points, 2 points. And then Saudi Arabia, Loki has an outside chance because they're versing Cape Verde and they sit on 1 point. So Saudi, if they win, they sit on 4 points. And then only annoying thing for them is that they're sitting currently on a -4 goal difference.
Yeah.
So
I think
what are we
this
saying?
I think this is one of the groups where the third place team doesn't go through. I think Cape Verde is going to beat Saudi, and Spain is going to beat Uruguay.
Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, if Cape Verde beat Saudi and they sit on 5, probably would put them quite high on the table.
Yeah, I think they have too much quality for Saudi.
Wow.
Let's actually take a look at the FIFA rankings.
That's a pretty
Cape
warm
Verde-
take, mate.
Home take.
No.
67 on the world,
Oh.
Cape Verde, and Saudi 61.
No, I think Cape Verde they have more talent than Saudi. Saudi only got Al-Dusari and Saud. Other than that,
They're old.
I
Yeah,
don't
Mo?
think anyone else.
Is it true?
They're old. The two guys are old.
He's
So
saying
they
they're
don't
old.
do anything either.
Oh, they're old.
The keeper that plays for
There
Saudi, he plays for the second division team in Saudi even. So
he still is 6 years younger than Vozinha.
You know, Spain
Who's
could
you?
get third if Uruguay beats them and Cape Verde beats Saudi. It could be
Low-key, yeah.
a scenario.
Yeah. If my grandma
Well,
said,
it
if
happened,
my
but
grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. There is absolutely no chance that Uruguay get beaten by Spain get beaten by Uruguay. Oh my god! I think Uruguay genuinely might be one of the shittest big teams at this tournament. Honestly, like genuine biggest disappointment. Like how are they not beating Cape Verde? How are they not beating Saudi? Like that is like criminal, absolutely criminal.
Yeah.
It's just
They have not
it's
beaten
literally
Saudi.
Fede Valverde. It's literally Fede Valverde, Maximilian Araujo, and co. That's literally it. Sorry, with Darwin Nunez as well off the bench, right?
no,
But
Nunes
it's those.
hasn't even started.
It's like 2.5 players, and then the rest of them, and the rest are nobodies. That's literally what it is.
Crazy.
But still, I expected more from Valverde, if I'm being honest. Majorly underperforming.
But he tries. Like he tries to drag that whole team. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He tries to do everything, and I think he ends up doing nothing.
Yeah, there's a saying: when you're everywhere, you're technically nowhere. So that's Valverde.
Defo.
So yeah. Okay, no, interesting. So let's get some score predictions then for both of those games, Uruguay versus Spain. Let's start off there.
Yeah. I'll go first. I'll say 3-0 Spain. Lamine Yamal to get 2 assists.
Ooh. Mr. Mo.
I'm going with a 3-1 Spain, just because clearly Uruguay do something in the end. I'm hoping Lamine Yamal gives us one of his swerve bangers of his from outside the box. I haven't seen it in a while. It doesn't feel like a proper international tournament without one.
Yeah. Mac.
I think Spain is going to win 2-0 against Uruguay. Uruguay's supposed to be
Yeah.
a team that can cause problems, but this World Cup, we're not seeing anything like that.
But why would they cause problems? That's the thing. So Ma makes a really good point. They're hyped up for no reason. Why should they cause problems? You tell me that.
Because defensively, with the manager you have, you should be strong. Bielsa is built on that, and especially running power. And we've seen none of the things that.
Yeah, but they've got no quality. They've got very little quality,
bro. Bielsa surely has his plans in order, and we have seen nothing of his principles in that Uruguay team. So it's very poor from them.
But he's the biggest loser, man. He's a great manager, but he's literally the biggest loser. He's literally never won anything, right?
True.
Which is kind of insane. But
true.
Wow.
But even the quality, because I'm not touching quality. I'll just name the clubs that they played or they playing for. So I mean, in the back line of what their predicted lineup is, obviously we know that Rojo is there. But for this game against Saudi, Oliveira plays for Napoli. There's a guy called Barella, plays for Flamengo, left back. Sanabria, Real Salt Lake.
Sanabria.
Right? Yeah. And then Club America, Sebastian, how you pronounce this guy's name? Caceres. And then Muslera playing for.
By the way, Muslera, bro. Muslera, you actually need to go home in it. Because I remember when I was just a young little butcher, young little whippersnapper, watching the 2010 World Cup, right? Running around the streets playing football. I was like, Muslera, keeper, semi-final. Bro, I'm an unk now, and you're still there, bro. Honestly, genuinely, you need to get a job. Muslera actually needs to go get a job, because why is he still playing in the World Cup, bro? Genuinely, why is he still playing in the World Cup? It makes no sense to me.
Man, he's currently enjoying his current job, you know.
Bro.
Yeah, but
I don't think they have another keeper. I'm not seeing anyone in there.
Is that Enner Valencia, bro? He played for West Ham 10 years ago, and he's still the striker for Ecuador. It's like, bro, are you not creating another human being that can kick a ball into a net? Are you not creating another for Uruguay? Are you not creating another human being that can literally put gloves on his hands? Is that like? Is there some?
Yeah, how can a whole country? How can a whole country not? I'm sure there's millions from both of those countries, and they're telling me they can't produce another goalkeeper.
Yeah. And look at Enner Valencia, bro. He got took off, and they changed the game for Ecuador. That's what needs to happen. If Muslera changes, I promise you they'll win tonight. 2-0.
Well,
if Cameroon was in this World Cup, would Vincent Abubakar be starting?
Etu will put himself in that team. With the way things are going, Cameroon.
With El Hadj Diouf just behind him. I know he's going to go, shit.
Yeah, what?
Shit, ball knowledge.
Flags look the same.
Like a Vazinia Kurosawa mistake. So speaking of Vazinia, Cape Verde versus Saudi. Obviously, like we said now that there is stuff on the line here in this game. Because if Saudi wins, it will put them on 4 points. If Cape Verde wins, it all but basically secures them as being one of the best teams that in third place. If not, making them jump to second. So what are we saying for Cape Verde, Saudi?
I think as Max says, it doesn't really matter, because I think Saudi won't beat them by enough, and if Cape Verde win, then the third place team doesn't go through. But I'm ultimately going to go with a 2-0 Saudi Arabia win. I think Saudi will leave with a bang. They might not make it through to the next round, but they'll leave with a bang.
I mean, we've seen it against Canada with Turkey, so I'm gonna stick with you, and I'm gonna say they're Saudi somehow beat me, even though I don't believe that. But I'll say we might get a 2-1 Saudi win.
Oof. Okay. So make things interesting. Okay.
But I'm gonna stick with the Cape Verde dream is still alive. So 3-1 Cape Verde.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna back Mac.
We want them in for their fans, man. We want their fans to be there in the World Cup.
Yeah, it's like, to be fair, the fans deserve to stay there, bro. The fans deserve to still be on our TV screens.
Males and females.
Yeah. I mean, no discrimination.
Listen, lads, it doesn't matter if they're on the screen or off the screen. Vazinia literally has taken care of all the Cabo Verde buddies. So you two boys, you're not getting any of it. They're all at Vazinia's doorstep. Yeah, I'll let you know that for free. But if they draw, if they do draw though, I think they're almost guaranteed to go through as well. So Cape Verde might just lock in and just be like, no one's getting through. And if that happens, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. And then lastly, the final group that we'll be previewing, it actually is Citizen Mo's group, right? Because it is going to be Group G. 2 more games that will be happening in the early hours of the morning. Egypt playing Iran, and Belgium, they'll be playing New Zealand. The way that group currently looks, Egypt sitting top of the group. Say that again. Egypt sitting top of the group with 4 points plus 2 goal difference. Iran sitting second with 2 points, 0 goal difference. Belgium joining them with 2 points, 0 goal difference. New Zealand sitting dead last with 1 point minus 2 goal difference. Let's start then with the Egypt game. Egypt versus Iran. What are we saying, Citizen Mo?
I'm saying I don't believe Iran is a team that plays football. I believe they're a team that relies solely on physicality and breaking the other players' legs. So I don't believe they're gonna do much attacking wise. But are we gonna get out dominated in the midfield and in the with their attack and everything? I think so. I think our midfield is just too much. I'm hoping we do like a whole New Zealand act where we can see the goal, give them some sort of what's it called, safe feeling or whatever, and then go in there in the second half, Banter and beat them like 3-1.
Yeah. Hamza, do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, Egypt have looked good so far, and it would be fitting for them to, especially for Salah, Marmoush, Trezeguet, some of the old boys, to see it off on 7 points. But the main thing is get the draw, finish top of the group. If they get a draw, they finish top of the group. Iran could go through, Egypt can go through, and Belgium can go through. So it becomes like a nice little triumvirate of teams to leave that group. Personally, of course, my heart is with just make sure Iran go through. I don't really care how they do it to finish third, second, first. I actually don't care. I just need to see them in the next round for obvious reasons. So, yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. But I think Egypt really, I think it's a good matchup, to be honest. I think profile of teams is a little bit different, but they have similar level of talent. Egypt's just maybe a little bit higher.
Mac?
Yeah. I agree some bit to what both say, but I think Egypt's quality and confidence also at the same time. Confidence is a massive thing, and the Iranian camp at the moment, we can't say the same for them. We know how they've been treated and everything going into this World Cup. They've even said on match days they've been treated with those harsh treatments. So confidence will be in the Egypt camp, and I think Egypt will win this comfortably 4-1.
Yeah, I mean that's a good chance. Mo will take that all day. But that's a good segue into predictions as well, because I do think Egypt, as much as they're sitting 29th in the FIFA rankings to Iran's 20th, I think Egypt, for me, just a better run team at the moment. And I think with the likes of Salah having that freedom to create chances and not being the sole responsibility for scoring them, would allow Egypt to actually be stronger going in attack. And then obviously having the likes of Marmoush in there as well. So yeah, I think Egypt walk away also winners. Iran probably gives them an early scare, 1-0, in the first 20, 30 odd minutes, but then Egypt come back and then they'll win the game 3-1. So that's my predictions. And then Mo, what do you think?
I think we're gonna, as he said, they're gonna have an early scare because we this confidence of ours you guys are talking about is a newly found confidence. Haven't been there for a while. Our new manager has instilled it into the players. So it's still it kicks in sometimes, that bottling gene. I hope it just doesn't kick in for long. I just hope it's just for 20 or 30 minutes and then we bounce back, as you said. I'm going with the
you can relax, Mo. You're definitely making it to the next round. You can definitely, bro.
Well, I'm stressing, man.
No stress, bro. You're making it to the next round.
I know what you're trying to do, man.
No, man. No, because you're on 4 points. I'm thinking if you don't go through on 4 points, man, khalas, bro. Even when there was two teams in a group, four was enough. Yeah, bro.
But even
I think we'll get through, but it's
because Belgium and
knowing
Egypt,
what we've done in the past where we've fumbled. So I'm just hoping we don't lose 3 or 4-0. I think in the 19-somethings, I don't remember the year, we had to beat Northern Ireland, we had to lose to, we were allowed to lose to Northern Ireland only 4-0. and then we'd qualify from the group stages, and we lost 5-0. So that's how much we bottled it. It's in the genes, man. I'm not trying to have that confidence right now. We'll see after we qualify.
Oh my day.
That must have been so. I understand where you're coming from. Now I understand why you're not so confident, even though you're in this very favorable position and you're still getting a bit of trauma thinking about that game.
Exactly.
So what's your score prediction for this game, though?
I'm going to go for 1-1. I think it'll be a cagey game. I think Iran will hold out. I mean, a draw literally benefits both teams. If Iran draw, they go through to the next round. If Egypt draw, then they top the group. So I think it favors both teams. So I think it's going to end with a goal each.
Amazing. Okay, then let's talk about Belgium. They'll be versus New Zealand. They'll also be looking for a win in order to have a good chance, obviously. Either finishing second or they can be one of the best teams to be in third. So what's our score predictions and thoughts heading into that game then? We'll start then with Hamza. Belgium versus New Zealand.
Belgium, New Zealand. I'm gonna go for I'll go for a 2-2 in that game.
2-2.
I think it'll be a draw, man. New Zealand played well and Belgium played crap, you know. So I'm gonna go 2-2.
Mo?
I think it's time for the greatest midfielder of all time to go out for the bang. So I think Belgium are going to do well. I'm hoping they start a striker for once. I'm hoping they start Lukaku, and Doku's there now. So surely they get the job done very, very easily. I'm going with that.
Yeah, Doku being back is an important one. Sorry, what was that? Sorry for cutting you off there.
I'll go with 4-0 for Belgium.
Yeah. No, I agree. Mac?
I mentioned confidence earlier. I'm not sure the Belgians have confidence at the moment. And New Zealand, on the other hand, with Chris Wood, he's making it look so easy. Like, there's no other professional players on this earth besides him. So I'm going to go Belgium to win this 2-1.
Yeah. No, I also agree with Belgium winning. So I think, Jeremy Doku being back in the camp will make them even more stronger. So, the job will be done. That leaves today's episode all done. We've done a couple of reviews and previews. Obviously, the games have kicked off. France versus Norway and Senegal versus Iraq. So we'll all be watching that and we'll be taking our notes. So guys, make sure you do join us again for tomorrow's episode of Prem de la Creme, where we'll be going live about an hour before the England-Panama game. So that will be a very interesting live because Hamza, Mr. TFE, will be talking about his beloved Three Lions. And obviously some other big games happening that evening as well. Croatia, Ghana, Colombia, Portugal, DR Congo versus Uzbekistan, Algeria, Austria, and then Lionel Messi plays a couple of hours after Ronaldo when Argentina take on Jordan. So it'll be an interesting show. Make sure you guys do join us again tomorrow. Other than that, boys, anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you for watching.
I think so.
Make sure to follow everybody on here. Yeah. And tomorrow's going to be a long flipping day. Honestly, tomorrow's going to be a long flipping day because you've got the England games, then get the Portugal games, you then have the Argentina games. Honestly, that's like 6 hours back to back. I mean, as a football lover, I enjoy it, but my sleep and whatever circadian rhythm, all the rhythms that I have within my body will all be messed up after that. So, yeah.
Tomorrow might be the first day I actually watch all. Mac, you guys are so lucky, man. I wish I could do that. Man. Like just sit there, watch football.
I wish I had no job.
Well, I don't have no job.
Alhamdulillah for my current state. Yeah, I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful.
I only have 2 more days of it though. Flipping out. I'm not looking forward to it. Genuinely. But you still get tired.
Days are gonna be the long days, bro. It's gonna be hell of a long those next 2 days.
At least you're going out on a bang. There some good World Cup football because after tomorrow evening, obviously South Africa will be winning Canada, and then Brazil versus Japan.
That's only in 2 days' time, by the way. That's only in 2 days' time.
It's insane.
Low key. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's jump off the live. Let's discuss what we should do tomorrow. Let's discuss that.
Yeah.
But,
Everybody,
yeah.
thanks for joining us.
Thanks
See
for
you
watching, guys.
tomorrow.